Alright guys, I came across this article here and I wanted to share it with you. This happened down in Cebu, but you know what, it's something that I could see happening up here in Angeles City. The headline reads, Cebu woman's account of attack by drunk Canadian goes viral. A woman's account of being physically attacked and verbally abused by a Canadian in Cebu has gone viral on social media. Facebook user Janet Vino gave the following account of the incident. I was on the way to Ayala to buy ingredients for Bicol Express. Suddenly, a drunk Canadian citizen punched the front and back of our car. I got out asking what was that for. He replied saying, all Cebuanas are prostitutes. What do you want? How much? I want to have sex with you tonight. I told him that he's got balls to say that to my face. Repeat that and I will record it. He was so wild and drunk, he punched me and kicked me in the stomach. I was able to block his punches, intended for my face, with my left arm. He ran away afterwards. I saw a taxi and told him to follow the foreigner because he punched and kicked me. When he saw me in the taxi, he hopped in, tried punching me, but the taxi driver helped me and was caught by all the punches. Later on, more people had seen what was going on, until an off-duty officer tried talking to the Canadian guy. He was wild and saying he doesn't believe that guy was a police. More police came to arrest him. At the police station, I pressed charges for sexual assault. He was trying to settle the case by bribing me and the policeman saying, come on, there's always a price for women in Cebu. All women here are prostitutes, so accept my offer. All policemen are corrupt. His name is Benjamin Bisao. He has previously reported before for punching a woman, but it was settled. He might think that I will settle as well, but I won't. I want him to know that not all women can be bought, and not all Cebuanans are what he thinks we are. Thank you to the taxi driver and the policeman in Mabolo and Gorordo station who helped me. I seen this article, and I don't know. Here's the thing. She said she's charging him with, let me see, I am going to charge him with, let me see, sexual assault? Let me see, where did it say that? Oh, at the police station I pressed charges for sexual assault. I don't know. You guys tell me, is there such a thing as pressing charges for sexual assault, or is it verbal sexual assault that this guy's getting charged with? I would think more on the lines of batter and assault. I don't know. I mean, you know, and if you think about it, the guy could be charged by the taxi cab driver too. I mean, you know, he was swinging, then he was hitting a taxi cab driver. Now all this is alleged. He has a day in court, I would imagine. Innocent until proven guilty. But you know what? Things like this, I could see happening up here in Angeles City. You know what, guys? If you come here and you get all drunked up, don't act a fool. Especially up here in Angeles City, you got to remember something. Not all the girls here in Angeles City running around here are bar girls. You know what? I seen it up here. I seen some dude, I was sitting, I forget where I was sitting, he walked up to a girl who was sitting in a seat across from me and made a vulgar gesture to him, involving fingers and a tongue. And the girl's mouth just dropped. And you know what? He's a pig. He's a pig for doing that. He thinks, you know, that's the thing. People come here in Angeles and they just think that all these girls are bar girls, and they're not. You know, if you go into these clubs, and I'm not talking like the bars, I'm talking like, you know, the dance clubs and things like that, and you think every girl in there is single, and you're going to pick them up, and they're bar girls and stuff, and you go ahead and you pinch one of the butts, and you know what, the boyfriend could be standing right there, and guess what, either he's going to get you in the bar, or he's going to wait until you step out of the bar. And guess what? He's going to notify his friends who are going to be waiting for you too. And guess what? You're going to be laying on the street and looking up at the stars. I've heard stories of things like this happening here. You know, here's another thing. You walk out on the street, you're drunk, and you know, you're having a good time, and these vendors here come up and they, you know, harass you, or not harass you, but guys, some people would say harassing, you know, asking you to buy things, cigarettes, Viagra, Cialis, and all that, and you start getting ugly with them. You know what, guys? Don't do it. Don't push them, don't shove them, just ignore them and go about your way. Because I've heard stories where people get, you know, foreigners come here, they get mad at these dudes and they push them, they shove them. Next thing you know, they're coming, Filipinos are coming like a swarm of hornets attacking you, and you'll be laying on the street looking up at the stars, and when the police get there, they'll ask if anybody's seen anything. Nobody's going to see anything, and it's just not good. You know what? And this brings me to my point. Like, I was reading this here, and I said something to Lut. Look, come here. Come here. I said something to Lut. Have a seat. Yeah. I was talking to Lut, and I asked her, all right, if something like this happens, all right, say you're here on a tourist visa, all right, and you get charged. First of all, the dude could be charged twice for assault and battery if the taxi cab driver wants to press charges and the woman wants to press charges. He could be charged twice. Now, will they bail? Can he bail out? Will he get removed out of jail? Will they let him out?
Yeah, he can bail out.
I guess he can bail out. I don't know how that works.
But the case is still maintained.
Right, the case will still be here.
Yeah, except with the woman. If the woman were willing to settle, the woman said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna, what's that called? I'm gonna
settle out of court.
Settle the. No, I don't want to press charges no more.
Right.
Because the only person who can who can save him out of jail or out of that case is the woman.
Is the woman.
Yeah.
Right. She could file charges today, and then
she can.
In a couple weeks from now, she can dismiss it. They can work something out outside the court system. Because you know what? Domestic violence happens here. I mean, it happens all over the world. But my thing is, it happened with a Filipino woman and an expat, a Canadian. So, is it different? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I guess
it's the same.
It's the same from what she's saying. So my thing is, all right, say the guy gets out of jail, and I say, okay, can the dude, like, depending on his visa, if he's here past 6 months, he has to get an exit clearance. If he's here under 6 months and he's here as a tourist, can the guy, like, run down to the airport real quick, get an airplane and get out of the Philippines?
No, because he's still case. As long as the case is not settled yet.
So he's in the system. He's in the system. She got a customer. He's in the system, according to what Lut's saying. So he can't just run down to the airport and think, oh, I'm going to flee the country. And if he does flee the country, if he say he's not in the system, I don't know. He won't come back in. You know, if he's stupid enough to turn around a couple months later and decide, hey, I'm going to come back to the Philippines, as soon as he hits immigration in the airport, they're going to run him and see that he has a case pending. So yeah, I mean, it can be settled out of court. Money talks. Money does talk. But you know what? That's the thing, guys. Don't like come here, especially Angeles City, and think all the girls here are bar girls. They're not. And you're gonna, if you think that, you say something to the wrong one or the wrong girl, you could be in trouble. And you know what? Don't get so drunk you don't know where you're at. You know, don't get crazy. Don't get, you know, that drunked up that, you know, you don't know where you're at, because the next thing you know, you're waking up in a police station going, what happened? But anyways, I wanted to share this with you because, like I said, this is something I would have seen an article like this up in Angeles City, not down in Cebu. But like I said, it's all, I guess, innocent till proven guilty. These are the charges, and this is the story I'm reading. Like I said, it doesn't, I don't know, I mean, look says you can be charged for sexual assault if you say something like that to a woman here.
Yeah.
So that would be like verbal sexual assault.
I forgot what kind of a case is that, but that's the code, like, about like physically and emotionally.
Physically and emotionally. So anyways, that's the article I read, and you know what? I figured I'd share it with you. You know, leave comments. Let me know how that works. So like I said, I would think that once you are charged with something like that, you would automatically go in the system here. Then again, the system is slow here. Can you run down to the airport real quick and get out? I don't know. But you know what? Guys like this that are in the Philippines that are doing things like this, expats, and it doesn't matter if it's a Canadian, American, Australian, German, wherever you're from, you do things like this, they're starting to kick guys out. They're calling them undesirables, and they're cracking down on it. I read articles about it, and they're cracking down on it, and they're kicking you out, and they're blacklisting you out of the Philippines. So you know what? If you like the Philippines and you like it here, don't get involved with things like this, or you know, anything to, you know, draw attention to yourself to where, you know, you're going to the police station, charges are getting filed against you, and you know what? It's just a black mark, and you will, like I said, they are cracking down on this. They don't want the undesirables here in the Philippines anymore, and they're going to kick you guys out. So anyways, like I said, I thought I'd share that article with you. I came across it. Wait, I think Lud has something to say quick.
Huh? I remember there's like the 3 guys that go out the country that the NBI don't know about it.
They
It's
snuck
over
out.
here in Angeles.
They
And
got-
that's a murder.
A murder?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's over in America also, I remember before. He get out the country, then 3 days later, the workers was kind of confused about the room that he was in because why it's so stinky. And then they find out there's a dead
Oh, so
body.
they committed the murder, left the
Yeah.
country before
Before
they
find
got
out
charged. Yeah, yeah. So anyways, guys, like I said, thought I'd share that story with you.